2K13 is finally here, man. I finally got my hands on the game, and I'm about to play with the New Orleans Hornets against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, this is going to be my first player review right now, and I'm going to be talking about Anthony Davis. We all know what Anthony Davis could do on the court, but I want to talk about it in full detail. And I'm going to start with on the defensive side of the ball for Anthony Davis. Now, as far as rebounding, blocks, closing out on guys, Anthony Davis could do all of that stuff. In this video, you will see me get a couple of rebounds with him and contest numerous shots with him. He has a long wingspan for his size, and it looks like he's 6'11", but with his wingspan, he's like 7'3", 7'2", tops. And that is exceptional for a guy of his size, and he's so young. So when the New Orleans Hornets pick him up, they not only seem like they got a power forward, but they also got a center all at once because of his wingspan. Now, as you see, I got a little goaltend right there. That's no biggie. But he has the ability to grab and snatch rebounds right out of the air with his athleticism and his jumping ability. He has a huge jumping ability. So that's a huge plus right there as well. Now I'm going to go and talk about the offensive side of the ball for Anthony Davis. Now, what I think that Anthony Davis needs to work on is in the post. His free throws is not an issue for me right here. As you see, I'm knocking that one down. Free throws is not an issue for Anthony Davis. I believe he could hit most of his free throws, be like a 75-78% free throw shooter. But also, what I think he needs to work on is his post-up game. He'll hit like a little bit of small hook shots every now and then, but I'm talking about posting up, doing some fadeaways, up and under moves, you know, get some of that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, hook shot. If he could add that to his repertoire, he'll be fine in this league. He could, from what I've seen, he looks like a little bit of a Tim Duncan, but he just needs like the right mold. He gotta mold him into that stature. Now, this is like my second or third time using Anthony Davis. I have to use him a little bit more to give like a real good analysis, but this is like my second game, like really trying to get used to him. He is an exceptional player. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just that on the offense, he has a little bit of tweaks that, you know, every rookie needs, but he has most of the important things that you need in a center / power forward. And his strongest suit is on the defensive side of the ball. The offense, like I said, post up, and if he wants to work a jump shot in there, he could do that as well. But other than that, I mean, if New Orleans was looking for a great defender, they got it in Anthony Davis, because like I said, his wingspan, the way he goes after the ball, rebounds, blocking shots, he pretty much could do it all down below. The other thing that he needs to do though is get more muscle, because when you're down below, all those elbows, all those contact is gonna wear on him. Yeah, he's young, but at the same time, it will affect him later on in his career. So what I'm suggesting to Anthony Davis is that he needs to put on a little bit more muscle. And once he does that, he can withstand all those elbows, all those contacts, and he can still be able to contest the shot, block it, or as in the offensive end, when he goes down below, with all those elbows around him, all that contact, he could still be able to finish off the shot and one, so on and so forth, and then he could go to the free throw line and make his one free throw shot. So Anthony Davis has a lot to offer, and at the same time, he has a bright future with the New Orleans Hornets. So it'll be interesting to see how the New Orleans Hornets will go along throughout this season with Anthony Davis along with Austin Rivers as their future point guard. I believe the New Orleans Hornets can make the playoffs this season if they have a good solid defense and a good offense, but mostly they need solid defense, and I think Anthony Davis will provide a lot of that to the table. He could become a fierce shot blocker if he could establish position down below, and like I said, if he puts on a lot of muscle, I'm talking like, let me see, something like of a LeBron James like built. get some muscle down there and start blocking shots, he could be somewhat of a Dwight Howard down below. Start blocking shots, rebounds, running up the court. Because for a guy his size, he is quick. So the New Orleans Hornets have a lot right there with Anthony Davis. And with Austin Rivers, he's just a flat-out beast. Like, you know, he has no fear. We all saw what he did when he was with Duke. He hit that shot versus North Carolina. And he has a lot of upside too. But, you know, with his point guard work, he could become one of the best point guards in the near future. But, you know, this video is about Anthony Davis and I'm talking about Austin Rivers. But you know what? Both of them, they're in the same team. They're the stars of New Orleans Hornets. So I'm going to talk about Austin Rivers as well. But bottom line that I'm trying to bring across is that Anthony Davis is like a 1 in a million as far as the way he plays in that position, as far as how young he is, and with that length, that, you know, wingspan, and what he could do in the court athletic wise. So he has a bright future in New Orleans. They just have to work with him, tweak him, make sure he has all of the stuff needed to be a solid, legitimate center / power forward. So that is like my review for Anthony Davis. So hope y'all enjoyed this video right here. This is Kachi, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later, man. Peace.
7 points a game. He kicks to Waiters. Zeller setting the pick for Waiters. He dishes it to Caspi. Inside, here's Samuels. Cans the 12-footer. Here's Vasquez. No good.